Hey y'all, don't mind the pink calculator. I just had to grab something quick to do some math. Now, if you got Triple H plus horrible creative times 100 ads and 100 commercials minus another 3 hours of my life wasted is what? You guessed it, another horrible SmackDown. Thanks a lot, Triple H. Thanks a lot, Lee Fitting. It's mind-boggling that Lee Fitting and Triple H are putting their stamp at the end of every show as the executive producers of something this bad. Imagine if a five-star chef came out and gave you a microwave dinner and tried to call it a five-star meal. It's horrible. No Cody. No Punk. No Roman. No stars on this show. Randy Orton basically came out and cut the same promo he did when he was in the ring with John Cena. The only difference is John Cena didn't bother showing up. At a certain point, it's almost like, yo, what am I doing? I can't keep blaming WWE. I can't keep blaming Triple H. I gotta be the idiot. All right, when they announced 70 pounds Zelina Vega versus a 200 and something pound Piper Niven, I already knew that it was gonna be some type of BS where they have Zelina Vega beating Piper Niven. I just didn't think it would be this horrible. This was an obvious complete, I can't even call this a botch, but it was like, what? Like, how do y'all make the cues so obvious? I know they're coming out with the show Unreal, where they're just letting the cat out the bag. Kayfabe is dead, but they're not even trying to hide it at this point. This referee taps Zelina Vega so she can move out the way, and it's the most obvious thing ever. They can't think of any other way to give her the cue to move out the way, and it's just like, why do we have to hold Zelina Vega's hand? Then they go back to Gorilla and Triple H says, good job, I'm gonna show y'all this. It's just sad, man. Then Triple H put WWE stars in situations like this, and you know what they do after a few months, and you'll be lucky if you make it a year? You'll be on the fucking release list. WWE released a bunch of stars messing up their whole livelihood, and we all know that, you know what I mean, it's part of a game. But somebody like Braun Strowman, how many Braun Strowmans you got on the roster? Braun Strowman put over Braun Breaker. Braun Strowman helped put over Jacob Fatu. And his payoff is getting released from the WWE. It makes no sense, and I hope a lot of WWE stars are looking at this. When you get released, it could be a gift and a curse. Sometimes it could be a curse because mentally, you work your whole life to get to WWE just to get fucked over at the end of the day by bad creative, then get released and embarrassed, no more paychecks, no more bookings, then you gotta wait like 3 months before you even get signed to AEW or anybody else. But it could be a gift too. People like Ricochet left WWE, then really stuck it to him when he took Samantha with him, with the AEW. And is he on the top of the card? No, but he's doing a hell of a lot better than he was at WWE. He even tweeted it. Somebody said, dude has won 0 world titles since he arrived. The main reason he jumped shift were laughing emojis. He said, no, the main reason was that the WWE ruined my love and passion for the sport I grew up loving. AEW helped me find that love again. These stars work so hard to get to the main roster just to get fucked over. I'm so scared for Obafemi, Trick Williams, Ricky Starr, all these people that could go up to the main roster to just get booked into mediocrity. So many people, so many wrestlers are complaining about WWE creative, and you know what Triple H is doing? Triple H is acting like he can't see anything. It's bullshit. Karrion Kross just dropped an incredible documentary. I'm going to make sure I put it in the link in the description. All of y'all check it out. All of y'all check out what passion is, what hard work is, what dedication is. All of y'all check out how you could just get all of this stuff. You could work so hard. They released Karrion Kross. He went on fire on the indies. They brought him back just to book him back into mediocrity. And there's segments in there where he's just talking about, yo, bro, it's WrestleMania weekend. He was supposed to go against Randy in Vegas. That's what made sense. They went for the viral cheap moment. Karrion Kross, WrestleMania weekend. Hey, Triple H, he's not sitting in a penthouse or hiding under his desk in his top shelf office. He's out there on Vegas Strip, mingling with the fans, hollering at the fans, hollering at the kids. Then he hollered at that one little girl. And you know what that little girl said, Triple H and TKO? Yeah, I wanted to go to WrestleMania, but my mom said I couldn't, so I was sad. And I guess that put a big smile on your face, don't it? I'm going to show y'all.
You watch wrestling?
I'm a big fan.
Who's your favorite?
Liv Morgan.
Liv Morgan, she's really good. She's really good. Good choice. Nice to meet you.
I wanted to go to a WWE show, but my mom said that she can't afford it.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So I was sad.
Yo, man, stuff like that pisses me off, and mark my words, if this continues, we are witnessing the death of WWE, and I guarantee it. Yo, pro wrestling was always an event where you could bring your homeboy, you could bring your homegirl, you could bring your family. It could have been a family affair, and you're pricing the families out, you idiots. It could be a 10-year-old little girl, 11-year-old little boy, and they're going with their mom and dad. Then they grow up and they bring their kids, and and it's a generational thing. But when you have the fucking ticket prices $40,000, you can't go. They pricing the families out. It will be the detriment of WWE, and I guarantee it. Another detriment will be when you have just this dude Karrion Kross, he could be on the level of a Brock Lesnar. He's the real deal. He could be on the level of a Stone Cold Steve Austin. He's the real deal. How do you not know what to do with this dude? How? How do you have room for Pretty Deadly and whoever they face tonight? How do you have room for that on the card, but you can't think of nothing for Karrion Kross? Absolutely nothing?
Viral moment. On behalf of all of the true fans of professional wrestling, guy with the suit and tie in the truck, go fuck yourself. That's from Killer Kross. No, fuck it. They leaked my fucking contract information online. I have no privacy, nothing.
Yo, I really think at a certain point, The Rock has to step in, because you could tell he steps in for his family. Solo Sikoa, he's not having the best career, but they're not playing with him like they're playing with Bo Dallas and Karrion Kross and them. Jacob Fatu, you could tell they're not playing with him when they're booking him. They're not booking him into mediocrity, keep leaving him off the card, leaving him off. They're not even playing like that. Jey Uso, he just won the title. Jimmy Uso, he's not getting no matches, but he still gets to go and celebrate with his brother. He still get looks here and there. Nia Jax, still getting booked strong. Naomi, great music, getting booked strong. All of them people, a part of that family, are getting booked pretty strong. This is the thing, Dwayne Johnson. You have to spread that love a little bit further. Karrion Kross not Samoan. He's not part of that family. This dude is a bona fide star that could carry the company. Carmelo Hayes, you got him running around with a stupid ass Andre the Giant necklace. The incapability of being able to produce new stars is the biggest problem with WWE. Everything is 50-50 booking. When you have a dominant star, you can't think of nothing better to do but then have him in a match with a commentator. It's almost like they're purposely not wanting to book stars to be as big as The Rock anymore, to be as big as Cena at one time or anybody else. It has to be on purpose. When I seen Shayna Baszler on that list, I'm like, yeah, I seen the writing on the wall. I'm going to show y'all my comment too. This was weeks and weeks before I tagged Triple H under this rant video that Zoe Starks and Shayna Baszler did directly to WWE Creative. I'm going to show y'all this.
You know, here's the problem. Is that you have two great athletes standing right here in front of you. But do you want to give us a chance? No, you want to know why? Because we don't show our asses in our and that's really what it comes down to. We never get the time.
It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter that it's that. It's that this is a constant uphill battle. You cannot tell me that we can't get stuff done when you don't even give us the opportunity. And the opportunities you do give us,
they're absolutely and you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna cuss right now because that's exactly how we are feeling in this very moment. We don't get our opportunities. No, in fact, we get screwed time and time again. The fact is, we're two of the biggest stars that you have, but you refuse to use us like we are, like we should be used.
Now look, I'm not gonna lie, this wasn't the best promo, but every word spoken, there's a lot of superstars that feel like this. We don't get our opportunities, and the opportunities we get are fucking shit. Hey, Triple H, how about this? I got an idea for you. Next time you do WWE cuts, how about putting yourself on that list? You've been doing a horrible job, bro. Horrible. We need somebody else in creative at this point, man. Like, this just not working. Let me know in the comments what y'all think about this. And I've been saying, yo, this getting worse than 2017, No! This is worse than 2017, 2018. When you do the ads, when you do the commercials, when you do the whoring out that's been going all around the board, the complete destruction of WWE Creative, the complete lack of able to create new talent, to create new stars, to create new stories, to create anything compelling, the ticket prices, the letdown fans, the ignore, bro, this is the worst era of WWE. And we could very well be watching the end of WWE. Trust me, when that Unreal show comes out and they let the cat out the bag, that's gonna be something that never been done before. Just think about that. We don't know what the other side of this looks like. No one hasn't been stupid enough to let anyone backstage to let you know how the magic works. Imagine if David Blaine, imagine if Houdini, after a magic show, went on fucking Netflix and made a documentary about how all the magicians or the tricks or the illusions was really made. It would be the most idiotic thing you could do. That is what WWE is doing. That is what Triple H is co-signing. And, I'm telling you right now, mark my words. We might be in not only the worst, the last era of WWE. Let me know in the comments if you think I'm over-exaggerating. Let me know in the comments if you thought this show was a 5-star show. I'ma holla at y'all, man. I'm pissed off, bro. Another Friday night down the drain. Thanks a lot, Triple H. Thanks a lot, Lee Fitting, TKO. This is Bobby Monsoon, 215. Like, comment, subscribe. Bye.